All right, so yesterday we set the body back on this so that we could measure the drive shafts. The drive shafts have been measured. Next step is going to be pull the body back off of this so that we can access the fuel system. We want to put these drive shafts in before we put the body on just to make sure that the exhaust is clearing everywhere. And there's a couple of small things I noticed. We got to modify the coolant hoses a little bit, and there are two wires in the back of the head that I secured in a spot where they would be slightly better in a different spot. So that's what we're doing now.
Don't wanna start this trip all over.
Body is back off. Everything looks pretty good in here. There was a couple of tight spots. Had to just twist these wires up a bit, give us more room for the firewall, because obviously it's very close in here. But otherwise, that was in and it fits. So hardware for our coil is back. I'm just going to leave this piece of tape on here for the customer who's going to change this. This distance between the top of this hat and right here was 46.6 millimeters. So just so you know, when you're reassembling this guy, that's the height you want to be. I'll tighten up this guy too so that we can actually test drive this when it's done. We're going to have to do a little modification of the coolant hoses. This is not that far. It's actually more like that far. So this actually is going to come off. There will be clearance here for this. Upper hose, same kind of situation. It's over there. It kind of needs to be more there. So that's super easy. Power steering. We'll just cut this loop, attach it to the cooler. Obviously, transmission cooler hoses are going to go to our cooler. So that's probably going to be it for the next couple of days on this until we get our drive shafts back, which is fairly quick to put those in. But fuel system is the big thing that we're waiting on now. So instead of using this outdated fuel system that we have that you're supposed to drill presumably somewhere around here a new hole in there and drop the pump in, they have updated the fuel system. So basically it's a drop-in pump. It goes in the factory hole. No need to modify the tank. Just easier in every way, and less of a pain if you ever have to replace anything fuel pump in the future. So signing off for a couple days. We'll give you some updates when we get some parts. This was a bit unexpected. Our fuel pump showed up from America's Most Wanted, so I guess we are going to continue on a little bit with this thing. Let's see if we can get the fuel system set up.
Wish me back in time before I slowly die. I'm shackled to the corpse of a million dreams. Wish me back in time before I slowly die. I'm shackled to the corpse of a million dreams.
fuel pump module is installed. The fuel control module is installed. We do have a fair amount of wiring to do. A lot of that's going to be up into the PCM, so we're going to have to route that, and then we'll have to do the actual modifications when the engine's set back there, the body's set back down on the vehicle. Just trying to sort out the fuel lines because obviously this little guy that used to feed a V6 is not going to go onto this line since it's already twice the size of it. So just trying to sort out what we do for fuel lines. Gonna contact America's Most Wanted just to see what they say. We'll probably won't hear from them today since it's late in the day, and I think they've already they're a couple hours ahead of us, so they're probably already gone for the day. So at this point, it's got Demon 170 fuel system. Should have no problem feeding this supercharged Hemi. And yeah, once the drive shafts get back, we will install those and set this thing back together.